And so now it's like I'm recreating the worst moments in a Home Alone film. Kick him in the shin, that drops his face into the gross bucket of water he was using to wipe the men's room floor with. I take the mop. Ma'am, if you could please just put a little bit of extra hurry into this. They are boarding my plane. It's probably finished boarding and the thing's about to take flight. I now have 3 minutes to get to the plane before it leaves the runway. The following event is based on a true story. Viewer discretion is advised. A few weeks back, I flew out of South Carolina, where I'm currently living, back to the home state of Minnesota. I know, it's probably hard to tell I'm originally from Minnesota. It's barely noticeable at all. Sometimes people think I'm from Canada. My family had left a week earlier. I stayed back to get shit done, both at my job and on YouTube. I have 2 jobs, isn't that? That's fun. That's the American dream now. Everybody has 2 jobs. Because we love to work. Who has time for the beach, you know? We're working for the weekend. To work more on the weekend. Anyway, that's another thing. I had my flight booked, I pre-checked in, and I got to the airport 2.5 hours early, because that's what we do. We have to get to the airport 1,000,000 hours early to go through all the rigmarole. Check your bags in if you need to check your bags in. Go through the TSA, stand in a long line so they can treat you like a potential criminal or terrorist as they wand you up and down. You put your bags through a little machine, an x-ray thing, or you have to take off your belt and your shoes and you're basically stripped naked. You go through a little rotating deal and you hold your arms up and it's always very exciting. And then you grab your stuff right on the other side, you put them back on, you put on your belt, you grab your phone, you grab your wallet, you grab your cock, you get your bags, and you're off to the races. You look at your phone 18 times, you try to find your terminal. Oh, there it is. Oh. You pull your squeaky bag, you got your backpack maybe, and that's me. That's what I was doing. I just had a carry-on, and I had a backpack. The backpack just contained my laptop, some headphones, and maybe some gum. In case the flight's a little rocky, I throw that gum in. It keeps the ears from getting too bogged down with the pressure. But I've made it. I still have 1.5 hours before my flight's gonna leave. I flew Delta. Only the best for me, baby. No Spirit Airlines, no siree, Bob. Since I have so much time to kill, I think, you know what, I'm worth it. Why don't I treat myself to some mediocre meal at a ridiculous price? So I head over to the one restaurant the South Carolina airport has, because it's the smallest airport on the planet. Really embarrassing, not fun to be at. I order myself a bacon cheese, short for cheeseburger, fries, and a Coke. Extra ice in the Coke. I have to get it without a bun because I'm gluten-free and hate myself, so I just get the lettuce wrap version, which is miserable. If you've ever experienced eating a bacon cheeseburger lettuce wrap style, the lettuce is always slimy, it does not hold the contents of the burger, it's just a fucking wreck. By the time you're even 1/4 through the burger, you've set it down and you're now just eating it with a fork. Thanks, celiac disease. You're the best. I finish my meal, I bust open the laptop, and I start editing. I got plenty of time. I am in zone 8 or something. Maybe they're letters. I don't remember that part. It's either numbers or letters. I'm somewhere in the middle of the plane. We were starting to get closer to departure time when I get a notification that the flight has been delayed, but only by 35 minutes. Okay. That's fine, gives me a little bit more time to work. Eventually, the time starts to tick down, so I get up, I pay my bill, I'm on my way, and I go right next door, catty corner to this place, where there's one of those little mini marts where you can get the overpriced magazines, the headphones, they got drinks in there, deodorant, all the one-offs that you might have forgot to pack that they can now charge you 75% markup on. And I did actually forget something, I forgot deodorant, which is a huge mistake for me, so thankfully they had some Axe there. So I got the Axe deodorant for $12. What a steal. And it's my favorite brand, Axe. I actually don't use Axe, so this was a fun new experience for me. It would be the last fun experience I ever have at this airport. At a lot of airports, it's now self-checkout, because why have the convenience of a person doing it? Now I can do it myself! And try to figure out why the card reader's not accepting the credit card when I do the touch. Oh, it's touchy. The touch is touchy. You have to kind of hover it. Or, oh, why is the chip not working? You have to be gentle with it. They're all different. It's always a fun experience every fucking time. I get in the queue to get onto the plane. They are now boarding Zone 1. Remember, I'm Zone 8. It's finally happening! I bought myself a Sprite and I bought myself some Axe, which I did apply in the bathroom before boarding because I forgot to put any on this morning. I don't know why. I always put on deodorant after I shower. What was I thinking? I was forgetful a lot that day because when they called Zone 2 to start boarding, I hiked up my backpack to make sure that it was still intact, and I reached down for the handle of my bag. Oh, where is it? I don't see it. Where did I leave it over? Did I leave it over there? Well, I sat down for a second over on these chairs. Maybe it's over by this couple that was kind of giving me the weird looks. No, it's not there either. I'm officially freaking the fuck out. The plane is set to leave in T-minus 20 minutes. They're now boarding Zone 5. I'm Zone 8. I am wandering around this rinky-dink airport terminal looking for my bag. I did sit down. I did notice some people that were a little sketchy. They're no longer there. The bag's no longer there. If you've ever played an intense game of basketball, football, baseball, really any sport, volleyball, and you sit down afterwards, you get that sensation, that awful, gross sensation of sweat all just letting loose now because your body has had a chance to relax. I'm getting that now. And I didn't play a sport. But my body has decided we're in full-blown freak-out mode. And the sweat is coming. I should also point out, the reason I am flying home is to attend my grandpa's funeral the next day. He died at 96, an amazing man. One of the greatest men to ever walk the fucking earth. And I now might miss it because of my own stupidity. There's no other flights that are going out before that funeral tomorrow. And so now it's like I'm recreating the worst moments in a Home Alone film, running through the airport. I got my bag. I'm looking everywhere. Okay, I went into the bathroom. I always pee before I do really anything anymore. I'm looking around. I check out with the custodian. Excuse me, sir, did you see the bag? Bag? What kind of bag was it? Oh my God, first off, could you talk any slower? Secondly, it's a roller bag. It's green. I mean, it's one of those mini suitcases. It's hard plastic. It's green. It's got wheels. It's got a handle. No, I don't think. I mean, we haven't had any loose bags come out. Then why are you asking me what color it is? Why do I have to describe it if you haven't seen a single loose suitcase, you stupid fuck? I am so pissed, but I don't have time to give him a proper ass kicking, so I just whoosh, kick him in the shin. That drops his face into the gross bucket of water he was using to wipe the men's room floor with. I take the mop. I throw it away. I can't even confirm the kill because I'm on the Helen hunt for my suitcase. Where is it? Where is it? Sweat is like getting into my eyes. I'm having a hard time seeing. I run back over. I'm checking all the desks. Excuse me, ma'am. Did you see a loose suitcase? Did anyone return a suitcase? Suitcase? Get the fuck out of here! I take off from her. As I'm looking around the seating location again, I hear a, Adam? And I turn over and look directly at a guy I don't recognize in the slightest. Adam, how you doing? I thought that was you. It's possible he was an acquaintance of my brother's that knew me. It's possible he was an old work colleague I don't remember. It's possible he was someone from like 30 years ago I went to elementary school with. Truly don't know, and I don't have time to suss it out. Hi. He could also, I guess, recognize me from my Adam Does Movies YouTube channel. Who knows? I had no time. I'm like, I'm sorry, man. I lost my suitcase. How embarrassing, by the way. How embarrassing. I lost my suitcase. Oh my God. Let me help you look. And so now I got this stranger helping me look for my suitcase. I'm running around like a chicken with his cock cut off. That's the expression. And I can't find it. And I'm like, I'm sorry, sir. I gotta go down further. I appreciate your help. Gotta run. I'm rocking up and down corridors. Finally, I remember, okay, I did go to that little mini mart. Let me check in there. I walk in there. I'm looking around the small little rows. And as I'm leaving, I see a worker there. I turn to her. Ma'am, did you see a roller? And she goes, yeah, I did see. You're the guy with the suitcase. I tried to track you down when I saw you left it at checkout, but I couldn't find you. Yeah, you couldn't find me because the airport's so large. There's seriously the mini mart, the restaurant, and the couple terminals in this area. That's it. But it's fine. It's fine. I found her. We're good. Okay, I'm so relieved. I could hug you right now. Thank you. They are now boarding zone 8, which is mine. I can get my suitcase and I can be on my way. Oh, I don't have it, she says. I don't have it. How's that now? Yeah, no, I don't have it. I gave it to Leslie, I think, over there at that booth. What do you mean you think? You don't know who you gave the suitcase? It's not like it's been 3 hours, ma'am. It's been like 20 minutes. We walk over to this Leslie individual. She didn't have it. She didn't have it. Leslie informs her that no, all loose bags or luggage or whatever, that goes up to either TSA or customer service. Okay, as long as we have a place that's pretty close by. I run up the ramp. I cut left. I run up the ramp. I cut left. Excuse me, sir. TSA guard is right outside. Looks like he's ready to open fire on me at any second. He's like, just give me a reason. Just give me a reason. For some reason, he started singing beautifully. I'm looking for my bag. I misplaced it. Yeah, no, we don't take loose luggage. That would go up to customer service. Okay, thank you. Where's customer service? You're gonna head down there and you're gonna take a left outside of the terminals. It's on the entryway side. Okay, outside of the outside of the terminals. So I have to go back through TSA again once I retrieve my bag that may or may not even be there. And if it's not there, then I've just wasted a ton of time because I have to go through TSA regardless. Is there any way you can escort me? No, that's not. Yeah, that's not policy. You're going to have to do it and then go back through TSA. Okay, can you like cut me in the line? No, no. Okay, fuck my ass. All right, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. So I take off the other direction, beeline it left through the doorway. Customer service, there it is. I run over to the customer service desk. There's a woman working there. I'm like, ma'am, I needed my bag. Have you found a loose suitcase? Can you describe it for me? Do you have a lot of them, bitch? Just give it to me. It's hard plastic. It's smallish. It's got wheels. It's dark green. What else? It's got my fucking name on it. Adam Olinger, that you didn't call for some reason when you found the bag over the intercom. Let me check. Gets out of the chair. As slow as a snail. Ma'am, if you could please just put a little bit of extra hurry into this. They are boarding my plane. It's probably finished boarding and the thing's about to take flight. I now have 3 minutes to get to the plane before it leaves the runway. Come on. She's in the back. I don't even know what she's doing. Having a sandwich while she looks. Was this bag left here? Let me just get down. Oh, these bags aren't light. Is this your bag, sir? She's walking around like it's got gold bullion inside. Yes, that's my bag. I break her neck, she goes down, and I take off for TSA. Thankfully, there is not much of a line. I am sweating. Sir, is that line open over there? My plane is gonna leave. Let's let him come up. Another TSA person. No, Cheryl, we can't do that. Okay, that's against policy. Sir, you have to wait. Okay, all right. We have a lot of policies here. They're all really screwing me over. As I'm waiting in the TSA line, I bust out that Sprite I paid $4 for. Take a swig. It's just one of those days, Fred Durst. TSA stops me right there. Sir, you cannot bring liquid beverages through this checkout area. You're gonna have to pound it and dump it. But it came from over there. I bought it over there. Okay, I got a plane to catch. Throws it in the garbage. Thankfully, the people in front of me were like, sir, we're not in a hurry. You can budge in front of us. And they were very accommodating. So I'm able to get in front of a bunch of people, which I will use for future reference when I don't have to be anywhere on time. I'm just going to be like, my flight's about to leave. I'm joking. That would be awful. I get up there. I put all my shit onto the conveyor belt. I do the whole thing again. I'm like, remember me? Remember me? Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, I'm sure you do. I was just here fucking 2 hours ago. Put my pants on, put my shirt on. It was weird that you had to do a cavity search this time around, but whatever. I get my bag, I get my roller bag. I don't want to forget this. I'm running. I get to the terminal and there are still people boarding. I check my fictitious watch because I don't actually have one. I check my phone. I could do that. It's supposed to leave. The plane was supposed to have left like 4 minutes ago. How are they still boarding it? Okay, whatever. Since there was still a line, perplexing enough, I chat with some people. They say there's yet another delay. And so I think, well, I might as well go get another Sprite. And I did. I paid $8 for Sprite that day for one bottle. And then I got back into the line. And I did not forget the suitcase the second time. But, you know, like, you think maybe I shouldn't have rolled the dice again. But I did. Hi. Yeah, scan it, you dumbass. I finally get in. And I sit down. My bag's checked away. I got my other bag under the seat perfectly, how it's supposed to be. I'm wedged between two other folks. And it feels really, really super duper hot in the plane. And it's probably because the AC's not working, which is a separate issue from the plane not leaving. Apparently they're having some technical issues. And that's why it was delayed the first time. And why it's now been delayed again. But they've already boarded the passengers, so why take them off? We're just gonna sit in this hot box for a good 35 additional minutes while they figure out whatever the hell they need to figure out. I'm already sweating through my pants, and now I have to sit in this stew while there's no AC working at all. Fortunately, I'm no longer alone. Everybody's sweating. It is summer in South Carolina. It is 100 degrees out with like a 95% humidity. Good news, they fixed the issue with the plane. Not the AC issue. That's going to stay off for the remainder of the trip. We're going to just sit in this. We're going to let this simmer. So the entire flight is a sweaty, miserable, smelly experience. 20 minutes before we land, the AC starts coming back to life somehow, but not really. It's sputtering water at us. And I imagine it's not that healthy of water. Probably not the purest crystallized water you could imagine. Just every once in a while, it's like I'm getting a money shot every so often. Oh, what the fuck? What? Oh my God, what the fuck? The guy next to me is like, first time. And so yeah, that was my miserable flight. And thankfully, due to the incompetence of Delta, I was saved from missing my grandpa's funeral. Them not being able to figure out their shit saved me from disappointing multiple family members, including myself. I also would have been away from my wife and kids even longer. And I gotta tell you, if I had to explain why to my wife and mom that I wasn't able to attend the funeral and be with them, they probably would have told me not to bother coming at all. Well, there you have it, my story of incompetence, both on the part of Delta and myself. What a magical journey it was. And I guess a lesson was kind of learned. I'm not really sure. I always think to check for my bag and my backpack, but you can't remember it if you just don't remember it. I don't even know how to fix a problem when in my brain I'm telling myself, remember everything, make sure to check everything. Well, there's my nightmare scenario. Have you had your own miserable experience on a flight, either due to your own incompetence or that of the airlines you attended? Please let me know in the comments below. Again, I would love if you subscribe to the channel, Adam Does Rants. I post rants every single week. It's always first world problems, typically at my own expense, to make you get a laugh or two and let you know you're not alone when it comes to your own incompetence. We've all been there. If you really like what I'm doing, think about becoming a patron at patreon.com/AdamDoesMovies. That's my main channel, so that's the main Patreon page, but it's still coming to this one-man operation, which is me. You get access to over 300 exclusive videos and counting. Additional rants are there, skits, all sorts of fun stuff. All right, that's all I got. Hopefully I see you next time. Take care.